Hi guys, this is Alexei Volt. We will be reviewing some perfumes that are really underrated, niche perfumes that are underrated and deserve some recognition. This is our first video, so please excuse any mistakes. Today, me and my brother, we will be reviewing Mareos by the house Sandalia, and this is from their Shardana collection. And I just found out that from the perfumes from the Shardana collection are in this gold, orangish gold packaging. So starting with the packaging, it comes in this solid luxe niche packaging. I think it's very well crafted. Um, so this is what the box is shaped like. This perfume house is based in Italy, Sardinia, and this is actually my first perfume from this house. Um, this is what the perfume looks like from inside. It's the bottom. Let me just put that aside. This is what the bottle looks like. Um, it has this orangish gold color, and it has this matte finish, and it has that gold embellishment that you saw in the box. The lid is plastics, but I like the matte gold finish. So yeah, the packaging is nice. Looks nice. Looks very niche. Um, okay, so let's get to the scent itself. Let me just spray some on this. Okay. As you can see, um, as you can see, it is oil-based perfume, so you can see that on the paper. Wow, this is so beautiful. Let me start with the top notes. The top notes are frankincense, saffron, amber, white amber, myrrh, caramel, benzoin, vanilla, and musk. This is a amber heavy, rich amber heavy perfume. It also focuses on resin and incense, frankincense to be specific. It is sweet. There is vanilla. There is the smoky balsamic, frankincense with myrrh, and it all combines together. It's just so well crafted. It all blends together so beautifully. And it reminds me a lot of Oman. If you have been to any of these souks in Oman, when they're burning frankincense, this is what it smells like. Or like even one of those Amwaj showrooms if you go there. Actually, if you like any any of Amwaj's perfumes, they all have that Middle Eastern touch, and they all have they're either oud or frankincense heavy perfumes. So this is something that reminds me a lot of Amwaj perfumes. Even like if you go into the mosques in Oman, they smell a lot like something like this. It really is nostalgic if you grew up in the Middle East. Um, so it has that sweetness, but it has that smokiness. I think I wouldn't call it gourmand because of the frankincense. I mean, even with the vanilla and the amber notes, I wouldn't say it's gourmand, but it has sweetness. But it's not something that you would want to eat. But it's so beautifully crafted. It just comes together so beautifully. I think it's quite linear. I mean, it doesn't when it dries down, it doesn't really change much. There is that woodiness that gets a bit more prominent when it dries down, but overall, it's quite linear. Um, and now let me see what my brother has to say. What do you think, Ed?
Yeah, no, that smells good. I can smell like the frankincense
Uh
and
huh.
smells like Oman. Growing up in Oman, it smells like that.
It's very nostalgic.
Very nostalgic. Very nice.
So my brother has very little to no knowledge about perfumes, and so would you recommend this? How much would you rate this on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah, that's like a 9 easy,
Yeah,
easy.
I would rate it a 10 because
Mhm.
I love anything with
Mhm.
frankincense and that oud. Although this doesn't have oud in it specifically, because I find oud this can be a bit animalic and hard to wear. I think this is easy to wear, but I still wouldn't say it's a safe blind buy. However, I think it's very hard to find any samples for this perfume. Um, and I think it's hard overall. It's very hard to find. But I'm so glad I bought this. This was a blind buy for me, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy with this. Um, yeah. So I think I think the main website has this available at the moment, but it just seems like it's something that might be discontinued. So highly recommend this. And if you're into if you're into amber heavy perfumes, or if you're someone who likes amouage, I would recommend. And if you're someone who likes amouage perfumes, specifically amouage interlude, I would definitely recommend this. Um, yeah. So do check it out. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.